about to send to the group. Ready. All right, it's sent. All right, cool.
Welcome to Steve Spurrier Florida Field, the Swamp. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Florida Gators. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Lowe on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to be at the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And the Gators will spend their first time out. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He hands it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the first possession. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. And the visitors stuffed for no gain. An inspired crowd here tonight. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade. But the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back. And these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Dropping back. It's Moore. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And he's got it at the 15. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Give it to the back again. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First and 10 play coming up. And they'll run it with the draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking into the clear. Powering through the defender. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On the run, it's Pryor. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to run it. It's Pryor. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle made short of the goal line. They'll spy to the 2. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for some space. It's Hill. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. The 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Baugh. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Grab behind the line, it's Pryor. He's got room to run, look out. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, I love these screen plays. Watch the defense overcommit. You get the ball to the back, and then you're off to the races. This is an easy play call for an offensive coordinator, easy to execute for the offense, and yet it's a massive play in this game.
The Gators are in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Pryor. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First and goal, handoff. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And in great field position, can the defense force a field goal attempt here? He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Gators. And the dream start continues for this offense. Another touchdown and choke. This home crowd here is going berserk in the playoff game.
Chris, I think it's one of my favorite things in all of college football is this home playoff atmosphere. If you're on that opposing sideline, it's got to feel like your head's in a blender right now. How in the world can they concentrate?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Gonna run it. It's Davison. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose. And as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their...
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense. Try the extra point. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To the air. It's Moore. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position and have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. To keeper, can he make it? They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. And see if they tried out the field goal team. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on foot.
Breaking free, end zone ahead. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover, because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the 2nd half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here comes the pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The Ducks keep the football on the move.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And the wideout goes in motion to throw. It's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On the ground, it's Baugh. Look out, he's got space ahead. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert. Third and short here from the 50. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. Here it breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Chris, if there's one trait that I would love to have out of a defensive back, it's the ability to be versatile. And when they blitz the safety, he shows that not only is he good in coverage, but that he can make plays behind the line of scrimmage. This is a beautiful job, and I love the aggressive nature of this defense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. When he's got some space here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Back to pass. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down. But then the key, tackle in space.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On the run, it's Baugh. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Tailback's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. They get the first down and can begin to celebrate. That essentially ices this playoff game and moves them forward in the bracket. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And there's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.